Hi, my name is Jill Curry and I'm an occupational therapist in the Children and Young People Service here in NHS Lanarkshire. Today's video is going to be on tummy time for babies. Tummy time is an important position for the development of motor skills such as rolling, sitting and eventually crawling. Not all babies like tummy time, and sometimes the best thing is to do it for short periods of time and always when your baby is awake and alert. Babies will practice and improve their head control when placed on their tummy. Okay, so we're going to talk about tummy time. Obviously babies are placed on their backs to sleep. So this is about placing your baby on their tummy when they're awake. There's a couple of tips we can give you about doing tummy time. Tummy time is an important position for babies in that it can help them use the muscles they need to lift their head. It can help with rolling, sitting and eventually with crawling. So it is a good position. Not all babies enjoy tummy time to start with, so it's something that you can build up to and build up with time. Initially, what I would say is doing tummy time can be placing the baby on you or with dad and having the baby on your chest, supporting them. If you're in a reclined position on a chair, then that is effectively tummy time. To move on to doing tummy time on the floor, what I tend to find is if you can use a rolled up blanket or a towel. This is good because you can either make the roll smaller or thicker. So you might start with it thicker, and then as your baby gets bigger and gets better at doing tummy time, you can adjust that accordingly. And also the size of your baby. You don't want the roll too high. Some of the tummy time rolls that you can buy are a bit high, and what happens is your baby is either has their arms too high on it or they end up face planking over it. So this is why a blanket or a towel can be good to position. So there's not a lot for baby that they can do. They will turn their head and they will start to lift their head in this position, but not for very long. So you have to make it a bit more interesting. Something like this wee mirror is very useful. As you can see, it's got nice bright colours, it's got a little bit of crinkly bit here, and they enjoy the mirror. So have that close into your baby so when they look up they've got something interesting to see. Or you can use something like a wee wind up musical toy, just because they're going to get fed up in this position. If there's a younger brother or sister, or yourself or dad, you could also come down and lie here and or at the side and just chat to baby so that again they lift their head to look for you. We want their wee arms on the actual floor and the blanket is just supporting them at their chest. Again, early on babies find this quite difficult and they might bring up their knees, which pushes them. And if this is the case, if you've got them supported by the blanket, just give them a bit of support here at their bottom just to help them, and that'll help them also lift their head up. When would you do this? Well, it's obviously, as I said, babies are awake, so maybe when you're changing their nappy, you might build up, you might start with only 1 or 2 minutes, try to build up to maybe 5 minutes, 2 or 3 times a day. As I say, they will get used to it and hopefully enjoy it. If a baby isn't happy after a minute, then lift them for that position, but do keep trying it and do keep using it. As tummy time progresses, babies learn to move around. If you place toys of interest to the right or the left, a baby can push up on their arms and shift their weight to get to either side, so they then can reach for toys that are in front of them or placed at the sides. This will hopefully lead on to your baby using their arms and being able to get up into a crawling position.